From the heart of Ilorin City, where the people they talk no pitch. Every voice matter, everybody know. Every Emirate radio 98.5. The voice of the people we they come alive. Your story, your sound, your melody. Emirate radio 98.5. The voice of the people we they come alive. Your story, your sound, your melody. Open door. Culture, music, news and more. Open mic, we open door. If not your voice, we go amplify. Emirate radio, make you testify. Emirate radio, make you testify. On Emirate radio 98.5. The voice of the people we they come alive. Your story, your song, your melody. Emirate radio 98.5. The voice of the people we they come alive. Your story, your song, your melody. Your tempo. Emirate radio 98.5. The voice of the people. Donny on the beat.
It's midday. This is Emirate Radio 98.5 FM. This is the Global Hour, read by Oluwadolapo Bamigboye. Here are the highlights. President Tinubu, Senate leadership meets over key national issues. Iran tightens control of Hormuz after U.S. calls of renewed attacks. Neville says narrow Man City victory favors Arsenal in title race. And now the news in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu held a high-level meeting with the leadership of the Senate at the Presidential Villa in Abuja amid indications of key decisions on pressing national issues. The meeting brought together top lawmakers led by Senate President Senator Godswill Akpabio in what officials described as a strategic engagement between the executive and legislative arms of government. The President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, confirmed the meeting, stating that key national issues were extensively discussed and significant decisions were reached. Senate leader Okpeyemi Bamidele linked the engagement to earlier resolutions from a closed-door Senate session, reaffirming the National Assembly's commitment to continued collaboration with the executive in the overriding public interest. On the foreign scene, tensions remain high in the Middle East after Iran seized two ships in the Strait of Hormuz as it tightened its grip on the strategic waterway after the U.S. President Donald Trump announced it was indefinitely calling off attacks with no sign of peace talks restarting. The status of the 2-week-old ceasefire, which was expected to expire earlier in the week, remains uncertain. In a sudden reversal after earlier threats of renewed action, Trump on Tuesday announced that the United States would extend the truce pending discussions on an Iranian proposal aimed at ending the 2-month-long conflict. The situation has further escalated with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps seizing the vessels over alleged regulatory violations, while another ship reportedly came under fire but escaped damage. The United States has in turn redirected dozens of ships and intercepted Iranian-linked tankers in wider regional waters, intensifying the maritime standoff. With no clear path to a lasting resolution, the conflict continues to strain global energy supplies and regional stability. Thousands have reportedly been killed since hostilities began, while the continued closure of the Strait of Hormuz, through which a significant share of the world's oil passes, remain a major concern for the international community. The Emirate Global Hour is coming to you from Emirate Radio, Ilorin. Welcome back. China has rejected criticism from the United States over alleged pressure on African nations to deny airspace access to Taiwan's president. Beijing insisted Washington should not interfere in what it described as its internal affairs. Taiwan said Seychelles, Mauritius, and Madagascar revoked overflight permits for its presidential aircraft, forcing the cancellation of a planned trip to Eswatini, one of its few diplomatic allies. The United States accused China of orchestrating the move as part of a broader campaign to isolate Taiwan, urging Beijing to halt what it called diplomatic and economic pressure, and instead engage in meaningful dialogue with Taiwan's leadership. Taiwan condemned the decision, describing it as economic coercion, while China denied the allegations. From the sports room, Gary Neville says Manchester City's 1-0 win over Burnley is the best possible result for Arsenal. Erling Haaland scored early to send City top of the Premier League on goal difference. Neville said the narrow win keeps the title race open, with Arsenal able to reclaim a 3-point lead against Newcastle United. To end the Emirate Global News, here again are the highlights. President Tinubu Senate leadership meet over key national issues. Iran tightens control of Hormuz after US calls of renewed attacks. Neville says narrow Man City victory favors Arsenal in title race. The Emirate Global News was compiled and edited and read to you by Oluwadolapo Bamigboye. For updates and interactions, follow us on all our social media platforms at Emirate Radio 98.5 or visit our website at www.emirateradio.ng. Good afternoon and thank you for listening.